Welcome to Reloading from the Hot Pot. Here, I like to do good gun, gear, and accessory reviews, plus share a little bit about my life. If you're not subscribed, please consider giving a subscribe below, turn the bell notification on, always give a like, and please share. Welcome back, my pupils. This is Gene coming to you with Reloading from the Hot Pot. Hey, today we got something new in for the Hi-Point JXP 10mm. Let's open it up and check it out. If you've been watching my series on the Hi-Point JXP 10mm, the forbidden fruit. Well, you've seen it come up, and now it fell back down again, and now I'm going to try to take it back up again. So on here, I went ahead and mounted the ADE Xanthium just because it's so big and obnoxious. But you know what? I'm going to give this thing a fair chance. Now, in my last video, part 5, you've seen that the optics mount came loose. Well, the optics mount I bought for this was for the JXP 45. Well, they did not have this in stock when I ordered this one, but they have this now. So let's get this open and see what's inside the envelope. Get ye old trusty Kershaw out. I gotta do a review of this thing. Let me tell you what, I really do. From what it replaced. And it's been really good so far. Needs sharpened. In this package, I got in the new Hi-Point Picatinny mount for the JXP, JCP, JHP, and YC9. This is the new style, Gen 2 style. So we're going to open this up here, take a look at it. Now the one that's on here we're going to take off, and we're going to take a look at it side by side. But this one comes with 3 screws, an Allen wrench, and a completely different design for the mounting. So this should mount a lot better and also not come loose under firing, because this JXP with my hand loads in it, it's hot. So we're going to take this off and I'll show you this, and we'll be right back. If you can see down in there, there's only one screw that holds this in. It's kind of hard to see in that light, but there's one screw right here in the second hole that actually holds this optic mount in. And it's not enough. It's not enough for the recoil on this Hi-Point. I don't know how this would possibly work on the JHP, because it was supposed to fit both. Well, it fit, and you can co-witness the optics through it. You know, you can see your front sight through this witness hole back here, which is really nice. I mean, you got a backup that way, but it just didn't work. It came loose. So we're going to take this off, and I'm going to compare the two side by side. Here are the two side by side. You can see the light shining through there. This one's got 2 holes, but only one hole was utilized to mount this optics plate little pick rail to the Hi-Point itself. Now they've got 3 screws to cover all 3 holes that are available on there. It is also longer, allows more space for an optic on there for optic adjustment for the user's preference. So I'm going to install this, and we'll come back and see how it looks on the firearm itself. Here, next, I'm going to show 2 pictures, one with the first optics mount plate on it, and one with the second optics mount plate on it, and you can definitely see a difference in the height off of the slide. This is a really nice upgrade and difference to it. We've got 3 screws in there, and those screws do seat very deep. So I threw some blue Loctite on them, torqued them down to about 18 pounds per square inch. So now we're going to put an optic on it. The optic I chose for it is a generic. No, actually, this is an ADE. Very, very good optic. I ran this exact optic on my 3-gun Canik TP9 SFX for several years. It is still a very, very good optic. Holds true, holds point of sight, point of aim. I'm really, really happy with it. And it originally came with a Picatinny rail, which I happen to keep. So I'm going to mount this on here and see how it looks. And we're going to give this a fair shake with an Optic. Something somebody else would do. I mean, look, this is funny, all right? But this serves another purpose. It really does. So I'm going to be realistic about it and put the average size red dot onto it, average size window, and with the new mount on here. And then we're going to take it out and we're going to give that trigger a try. Because when I tried to give the trigger a try in the video, Optic came loose. So I really didn't get any good shots. I mean, I shot it, but I didn't record anything because, well, the Optic was off of it. So we're going to mount this on here and see how she looks. There, I've got that installed and snugged down. Really nice. This looks a lot better. It really does. It's going to give it a fair shake too. You know, this Hi-Point JXP shoots so nice. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy on how well this gun shoots and how reliable it's been. The only problem I've had was the first shots with factory ammo. As soon as I started putting something hotter into it, it loved it. It ate it up. And I only load hot 10mm. I don't load it light. But this little stock screw, which was the original sight screw, was all you could use on this mount itself. So do not purchase this mount for any of your Hi-Points. You're going to find these on eBay, Amazon. Don't get them. Don't. You know, spend just a couple dollars more, and get the correct mount from Hi-Point. Okay? So, it's actually called Strassel's Machine Incorporated, which is Hi-Point. So don't get this little cheap aluminum mount like I did. I thought I was getting a good thing. It ended up being a funny instead. But I really want to give this a fair shake. This is a good firearm. It shoots well. It's got a nice trigger now. And I want to give it a fair shake. So this is going to be part 6 of my series. Part 7, we're going to be taking it back out to the range and giving an overall review with the Optic and the trigger and how it's shooting. So that's all I got for you today, my pupils. I hope you appreciate it. I hope you learned something about something today. Don't get that thing. Put it in that little screw and expect an Optic or anything else to stay on that. Do it right the first time. Don't make my mistake. So, with that being said, man, I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate you. And always remember to keep blowing that smoke.